So I'm really very honored by the invite from the team just to welcome our visitors and indeed our partners to this very august but also auspicious occasion. It's important to us for a number of reasons. One, because one of the values we have at Shell is honesty, integrity, and respect. But more importantly, we value diversity and inclusiveness. In South Africa, we talk about transformation, and transformation is much bigger than D&I. It's much bigger than just employment equity. In fact, it's much bigger than some of the transformative instruments that we have put through the company. In South Africa, we have had a law called BEE, as amended in 2007, to be referred to as broad-based Black economic empowerment. So it's the law, let's comply. But the reason why we do these things is because it is the right thing to do. When people have been exploited, excluded, subjugated for 350 years, not 48 years of national party rule, it was an active process to take them out of the economic mainstream. It has to be an active process to grab them by the scruff of their neck and bring them into the economic mainstream. So the LGBTI community has borne the brunt of this exclusion because a lot of them are female and are Black, and they don't look like you and I. When we say we want to fundamentally break with the past, we're not talking just about D&I. We are really talking about transformation. And transformation for us says the future we are creating for ourselves bears no resemblance to what we are replacing it with. We really are talking about breaking with the past and creating something much better where everybody will feel needed and wanted, included, listened to, because they also have something important to contribute. To finish off, I have 2 daughters, and they teach me a lot about being sensitive to other people that don't look like me. They teach me how, as a man, I need to be supportive of the gender equity struggle, because white people mattered in the emancipation of Black people. Therefore, men in general matter when it comes to the liberation of women. Therefore, this that we call heterosexual community or normal community matters in the liberation of the LGBTI community. Here, we are talking about the intersectionality between race, gender, and class. You could not find people that are more discriminated against than the LGBTI community, because not only do they bear the brunt, but also we use religion to exclude them. We use tradition to exclude them. We use our Africanness to exclude them. Imagine when we use all our people, all our resources, women and men, young and old, Black and white, straight and not so straight, as the terminology that we use. Can we not go back and expect that our people can be better led by a leadership that deeply commits on the basis of full understanding? Understanding that the work environment ought to be diverse and indeed different, reminding us of the parable of the sower and these 4 seeds, that there was this lucky one that fell onto fertile ground and it bore fruit in abundance. There's nothing wrong with any of those seeds. Everything wrong with the environment. Everything wrong with the culture that we're creating in organizations. So when we spend 80% of our time preparing the culture, the environment to be inclusive, to be accommodating, to be respectful, every single solitary one of our employees can get into that environment, have traction, develop roots, and bear fruit in abundance. And that's what we expect of every single solitary one of all our employees, in their diversity, in their hues, in their likes and dislikes, in their orientation. And let's make sure that as we emerge out of this, we look very different from when we came in, but we're much more educated, sensitized, awake, and aware. Thank you very much. Bonang Mohale.